So, I obviously haven't made a video in quite a while, and that's all thanks to old Betsy here. And I have really wanted to get back into it. So I guess this is the first one. I'm gonna try doing a little bit of fishing and a little bit of film photography. So yeah. Hope you enjoy. Oh man, I'm just trying to carry too much stuff for one person and already slipped on a rock and took a dip.
I just went for a dunk.
And I have my lav mic in my pocket. It got soaked, hopefully it's okay. It's still working, I think. If you can hear me, it's still working. Otherwise, I guess I'll have to add subtitles. Anywho, so there's a nice pullback here, and I'm gonna try this dry dropper I have tied up. I have never fished either of these flies. One of them, actually both of them, were just recently given to me by a friend, Chris Iyer, also known as Mule Dragger on Instagram. He said they work great for cutthroats for him, and that's what I'm fishing for up here is cutthroats, so I figured I'd give it a try. My goal for this trip, this video, is to catch a trout and get a film photo of it, even if it's just one, which is already proving harder than it should be. I already fell in, got wet, tripod fell apart as I was walking through the trees over there. It's so hard to carry a 10-foot rod through the trees and a camera with a backpack and a net hanging and not break something. So if I can catch one fish on camera, one fish on camera, and get a film photo of it without breaking something, and of course keeping the fish out of the water, you know, as little as possible, none preferably, but I don't even know where I'm going with this anymore, so I'm gonna go try to catch a fish. See what happens. Forgot I have the lav mic on. I guess I can talk. That water is actually still really cold. Well, I could literally pack my stuff up and go back to the van now. I can't believe I actually just caught that fish in the first run. And I got my goal. I got some film photos. Hopefully I'm in focus right now. That fish came up for this hopper moth looking, whatever you want to call it, so slow. It actually came up, looked at it, sort of turned away, then was like, maybe I will eat it, and turned around and came back. I mean, so slow. Like, it's crazy. And there's probably more in here, so I'm gonna reset the camera, and unless it's like a great big one or something, I'm not gonna keep doing that with the whole trying to get a film photo of it, just for the ethical side of things, you know, like keeping the fish in the water. Not that I kept that fish out of the water at all. Actually, I think I kept them in plenty. And the water's still really cold up here. I know most of Montana right now is hot and dry, and can't even fish a lot of places. A lot of rivers on Hoodow right now. But this water is still, I mean, my hand being in that water holding that fish that whole time, it was getting cold. So I'm gonna reset the camera and try a couple more times. Man, trying to keep it up in the current without going under that tree is tricky, tricky, tricky. Oh, Jesus! Oh, please still be on there. That was a big fish. Dang! Got me on that tree now. All right, we'll try it here. Man, I just can't get this thing to drift where I want it. Ooh, can't tell if I missed him or he missed the fly. Might have to put on something smaller. I mean, they're going for it, but it's twice now where they short strike it. I don't know where it is. I need a new fly line. Anybody wants to send me some, my P.O. box. definitely one in there. Oh, I really thought there'd be one in here. Well, ooh, that one down there that just came up for it again. It's like they want, oh, it's like they want it, but they don't. Might have to put something smaller on. That was a decent fish hiding down there. Oh well. I think I'm gonna call it for now. Okay, so I'm in a bit of a dilemma. I had to drive way further down than what I had planned to continue fishing because every time I come around a bend or a turn in the road, whatever, there's either a car parked or somebody out in the river fishing. I mean, there was one section where you could see down 100 yards or so, and side by side 643. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, there's so many people fishing and stuff up the river that I had to drive down way further. I mean, there's more cars and people up here than I've ever seen in the past 4 years of coming up here, 5 years. I've never fished down this section here because I always like to go up further, and now the question is, do I just head back and call it a day for the video since I do have work to get done? But then the only problem is I took maybe 12 photos on that roll of film, and I need to finish the roll in order to put that photo in this video. And I don't want to really burn 24 rolls or 24 frames just so I can develop that roll. Honestly, I might, this sounds so like arrogant, I think, probably, but like I said, I come up here for like peace and quiet, and just all I want to hear is nature and the river, and maybe the occasional vehicle that's going up. But this thing of hearing like a side-by-side go ripping up through every 5 minutes, it kind of just takes away from that, like feeling like you're out in the mountains somewhere, which is what I am. But I mean, I'm literally way out in the mountains somewhere in Montana, but there's just so many people on side-by-sides. You know, it doesn't feel like that. It takes away from that feeling of solitude up here. I might just call it and head back. I don't know. Kind of bummed. Or I guess I could just fish and ignore it. I don't know. But you're not my therapist, so I guess you see whatever I do next. I think there's a fly stuck between my filters. There is. Whoops. Get out of there. Oh no, I smashed it. Good job. Whoa, 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 whoa. Steady boy. Well, so thought I finally found a spot to pull over where there wasn't any other people and I'd be able to fish. I was kind of waiting for the light to get better for the camera and stuff. And then as I was sitting there, I was reading my books. I was doing a time lapse while I was reading, and then I went over to check on it, and I look up and there's 3 people working their way down the river. So I think I'm just gonna call it. I should have known better than to come here on a weekend, especially trying to film. So I think I'm just gonna call it. I'm just gonna head back, and I got some work I gotta get done and some people I gotta contact anyways. And also, I realized I didn't tell my family how long I'd be out of service, and seeing as how the van hasn't been running good up until now, it's probably smarter to go let them know that I'm okay and not up here stranded somewhere. Thank you. So, before I make this any more long-winded, hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more stuff like this, subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you soon.